Good morning, students. I welcome you all and congratulate you all for coming to Standard 12th. Now, hope all of you are safe at home. It's long time since the examination is over. You are sitting, now must be ready to learn some other. So, as you all know, then in 12th class we have two books. That is the Indian Economic Development and the Macroeconomics. And I have sent you the syllabus. I hope you have gone through the syllabus of Indian Economic Development and Macroeconomics. So it is the weightage of these two books, it is 40 plus 40. 40 marks it is for the Indian Economic Development and the 40 marks it is there for macroeconomics. And the type of questions that will be asked to you, it is 1 marks question, 3 marks question, 4 marks question and the 6 marks questions. And as you all know that economics, it is very scoring. We can score very nicely if you are giving care and practice whatever is being given to. So please be very sincere in whatever work it is being given to you and do it so that after the school reopens we will be completing our syllabus as fast as we can. So first we are going to start with the Indian economic development, which is totally theoretical. It is theoretical. We have to go through each and every chapter. Here in the starting, the first unit, we are going to see about what is the condition of the economic development. Indian economy, it was there. That is at the time when we got independence, and then what were the steps taken by our great leaders, and then there are certain challenges that were there in front of us, like population, that is related to poverty, unemployment, human capital formation, infrastructure. So these are some of the basic chapters that we are going to do it, and the sustainable development also. So these 40 plus 40 it has been told, and 20 marks it is there for the project work. So altogether it is 100 marks. So for the first chapter of the Indian economic development, it is the name of the chapter is the Indian economy on the eve of independence. On the eve of independence, what does it mean? It means that how was our economy when we got the independence? As you all know, our economy was an impoverished economy. It means that every sector of the economy was shattered. Indian economy is an agrarian economy, that is agricultural economy, and 85% of the people were dependent on this, that is agriculture and its allied activities. But the agriculture sector continued to experience stagnation and deterioration during the British rule. So what were the reasons, what were the causes that because of which the Indian agriculture sector it stagnated? The first and the foremost that we are going to see, it is the land revenue system. The land revenue system, new system of land tenure that was introduced, and basically 3 forms were there, like the zamindari system, ryotwari system and mehelwari system. And the zamindari system, it gave rise to 2 classes. One was the landlord, that is the zamindars, and the second were the landless peasants or the cultivators, those who were known as the tillers of the soil. So under zamindari system, what happened? The exploitation of the cultivators, it was there. They exploited the cultivators. Very high rate of the taxes were taken from them, whether the production was there or not. The dates for depositing the specific amount of revenue were fixed. And if the zamindars failed for giving these revenue to the government, they used to lose their rights. So this was first and the foremost, the very important revenue system, the revenue settlement that was there, because of which our agriculture sector deteriorated. The second point, it is there, high degree of vulnerability. high degree of vulnerability, it means that the Britishers did not give much attention to the improving the irrigation facilities, to improve the drainage facilities, or to improve the technological upgradation in India, which affected the agriculture sector. So this is the high degree of vulnerability it was there. Then it is the commercialization of agriculture. The third point, it is commercialization. What does that commercialization of agriculture it means? First of all, commercialization. Commercialization implies, what it implies? Production of the agricultural crops for the market rather than for self consumption. So they gave emphasis to the commercialization of agriculture, and they encouraged the production of cash crops rather than the food crops. And because of that, the production of the cash crop increased, but it did not help the farmers. It did not help their economic condition. It was poor. They were mainly, and because of this only we could see the agriculture sector, it deteriorated. So these are the three very important points that you need to write it down for the stagnation of Indian agriculture. So 3 points are: the first is the revenue system and the revenue settlement, second point, high degree of vulnerability, and the third point is the commercialization of agriculture. Now the other thing it is there to know about the economic condition, we have estimators to find it out. That is to find out to estimate India's national income and per capita income. So national income is the nation's income that we are going to study in the macroeconomics in detail about the national income, and the per capita income. Per capita income is per person income. So what is that? How will calculate per capita income? Per capita income is equal to national income divided by total population. So in this way we will come to know about the per capita income. So for that, it is there that certain estimates were made. Then among that, the notable estimators like Dadabhai Naoroji, William Digby, Findlay Shiraz, V.K.R.V. Rao, and R.C. Desai, they were some of the estimators who tried to estimate about the national income and the per capita income. And it was Rao whose estimates during the colonial period was considered very significant. However, in detail we will be studying about the per capita income and the national income. So the other thing, the economic policies that were pursued by the colonial government in India were concerned more with the protection and promotion of the economic interest of their home country. What they used to do, they used to take the raw materials from our country to their country, because the industrial revolution had started, and the industries, they needed the raw materials. So the raw materials, it was taken from our country. So their economic interest of their home country than with the development of the Indian economy. So they gave importance to that. So they just transformed the country into supplier of raw material. They transformed our economy into the supplier of raw materials and consumer of finished industrial products from Britain. So in two ways we will see that how our economy it was shattered. So this is related to the first part of this chapter, that is related to the agriculture sector, that how it was affected. Now before that, when you are reading it, when you are seeing this, children, you have the material also, it has been sent, and I think in the WhatsApp group also it has been sent. If you don't have the book, the books are there in that. You can read it through that, you can find it out the points, you can underline the points, because we have 10 questions are there, multiple choice questions or the 1 marks direct questions, it is there. So you need to read line by line of the book properly. So you have the book. Naturally the books are not available, it is not there, but we have sent it. So you please find it out. If it is not there, it will be sent to you. You can go through it, you will read it properly. And one question I am giving to you related to the agriculture, that is there, one question, and you all have to write it down in a separate copy. If it is not available, the copies are not there, you can make the old copy can be converted, properly covered, and in good handwriting you will write it down there. The first question, only one question, because today only I have told you about the agriculture sector. So you please write on the question, what were the main causes of India's agriculture stagnation during the colonial period? What were the main causes of India's agricultural stagnation during the colonial period? 3 points you will write it down, properly you will write it down, and it's not just the time pass, children. You prepare it. This is a 6 marks question that you have to prepare. Whenever it is being told that yes, this is important, it means that it is important. And from this chapter, each and every sector that we are going to study, it is very important. So please write down the answer properly, neatly. Then we will discuss the points, or I'll send the notes if it is required. Okay, thank you very much.